Support for the show, FYF Sports, is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement for all of your below-the-waist grooming needs. Get 20% off and free shipping with coupon code FYFCREW at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code FYFCREW. Your balls will thank you. FYF Sports. We back again today. And we got to get on this football talk, man, because the more I even thought about it yesterday, the more I looked at, the more I had to do some research on this Browns and Chiefs matchup. I think the Chiefs can be beat, y'all. And it's just a weird feeling about the Browns this year. I think every time people start, overlooking them, saying they can't do something, I don't know, it gives them some type of extra motivation. And they always overcome, man. I don't know what it is. But I have a very good feeling about the Browns upsetting the Chiefs. And we know in football with this one-and-done format, it's very possible. But I know yesterday we got everybody's thoughts and picks on some of these matchups. But today, I wanted to give people real time to cook on some of these matchups. What's going to be the difference in some of these games? Now, Ronnie Hill, I'm serious. I know, Ronnie Hill, y'all thought I was crazy when I picked him the first time. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Brown, AFC Championship game. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be the Ravens and the Browns. Now, I got to see both teams play before I predict who's going to win that game, but I think it's going to be the Ravens and the Browns. I think the Bills are pretenders. I don't know why. I don't think they're the real deal. All right, Rodney Hell, you want me to drop the link? Y'all called me crazy last time. Hold on. We're going to drop the link early because today we only got about 2 hours to cook before the game start. But, maybe y'all can tell me otherwise. Hold on. Let me get this link ready. All right. Hold on. I usually drop the link when we get to about 100 people. We at 77 now. So, hold on. Let me let it. I'm allow the chat room to fill up first before we bring everybody in. Because again, hold on, let me go. Okay, yeah, we live on Facebook. Salute to everybody watching from the Facebook page and the website, man. Appreciate y'all for jumping in as well. All right. And make sure you guys, if you guys have not joined the Facebook group, all right, we have our own types of debates over there. Over in the Facebook group, that's where it gets more football oriented. We got 4 different Facebook groups. All right, we got the NBA, we got the NFL chill talk, we got the NBA chill talk, and then we got the NBA GOAT talk. Y'all need to go to Facebook right now and join those groups. All right. So if you more prone to football, you want to make sure you get in those groups and just join the group with the football heads. They really chop it up in there. It's other people, it's other football YouTubers in there that actually go live as well in that group. So make sure y'all join in all of those groups, man. NFL chill, NBA chill talk, and NBA GOAT talk. NBA GOAT talk. All right, join all those groups, y'all. Big. So again, we got something for everybody. We also gonna be doing our soccer chill talk. We got soccer coming, so our MLB. We got baseball. We got all of that coming soon, y'all, on Facebook. All right. And if you watch IG, we're gonna be going live on IG as well too. So we're gonna be opening the doors for a lot of growth in 2021. All right, we already partnered with Manscaped. Make sure y'all going to Manscaped, y'all. Y'all can get 20% off and free shipping with the code FYFCrew at manscaped.com. All right. I've already told y'all the value of getting some of these products. All right. I know some of y'all that left the gym this morning and ain't smelling as fresh as you need to be. You can hop in the shower, use your Manscaped products, and get back right. All right, let's not act like y'all don't be going to the gym. Antisocial. I know you was in the gym this morning. You need to be the first one going to manscaped.com, getting those below the waist grooming tools. All right, maybe that's why that girl didn't get your fried rice order together. All right, maybe you ain't got it all together down there. It's just a hot mess and you need to clean it up. Go to manscaped.com, get your below the waist grooming taken care of. Antisocial. Use the coupon code FYFCrew. And y'all know the slogan, your balls will thank you. All right. Oh, man, everybody wants me to drop the link. I got to drop the link. Isaiah Ice, man, salute. Thanks for jumping in. All right. All right, and we ain't going to talk about what happened yesterday, but I do want to give a big salute to everybody that hopped in the LB stream yesterday. All right. You know, whether it was positive or negative, salute to everybody that hopped in over there. And appreciate everybody for hopping in over here today from a good-ass nap. CA3. Hey, hold on. Oh, hold on. Why are you going to call her your homie? Don't call her your homie, Antisocial. You know that was your wifey. You text me and told me that was your girlfriend, Antisocial. Talking about you don't do relationships. Don't try to say you're a homie. All right, hold on. Let me drop this Manscaped coupon code in the chat for y'all, man. Remember, manscaped.com. Your below the waist grooming, man. Y'all need the FYF crew. All right, man. Don't shy away from using that code, y'all. Don't shy away from using that code. Already did a giveaway on that. If y'all to watch one of my older videos, I said if you place your order and you send me the screenshot of your order, it's gonna get you an entry into the $1,000 cash giveaway. So far, we've only got about 25 eligible people in that drawing. All right. Once I do this tally on who's correct on their Super Bowl predictions, I had a couple people email me their Super Bowl predictions. That's gonna get a few more people added in. All right. So watch these videos. I'm gonna be dropping another NBA film study video later today. It's going to be more stuff in there about how you can get some entries. And this $1,000 giveaway is sponsored by Manscaped.com, your below the waist grooming tool. So big salute to Manscaped for sponsoring a big time giveaway to you guys. Because again, without them, they helping sponsor the show. They helping push the content. So salute to Manscaped. Let's drop this link. I'm not going to waste no more time. Because I see Antisocial wants to talk about how the Chiefs are going to beat the Browns. I disagree. I see Rodney Hell also wants to talk about it. It's not going to get controversial, man. Rams #1 defense. Yeah, the way the Rams played against the Seahawks, and it's just something about, it's not even just having a good defense. Like, sometimes it's about how confident your defense actually looks out there. Like when I look at the Rams defense, they look like a very confident defensive group. Like, it's some teams with good defenses out there. Like, I kind of like the Bills defense to a certain degree, even though they struggle at some time. But it's certain defensive groups that just look confident. It just look like, damn, we're gonna have a hard time trying to score the ball today. The Rams got one of those defenses. It's like they know no defense is really gonna be as good as that Baltimore Raven defense with Ed Reed and them. But they, in a sense, they kind of give me a baby vibe like that. Like, damn, how the fuck are we gonna score today? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all in. NI Social. You got Taj, Mr. Big Chest, CA3 Sean, and Rodney. Salute to y'all for jumping in.
Yo, salute.
What do y'all got? Hold on. Somebody got some backfeed noise. Hold on. Okay, it went away. All right, but Rodney Hill, what's wrong with the Browns? The Browns pick.
Lamar. There is no way the Browns is beating the Chiefs.
Talk your shit.
No way. Look, Lamar, the only way the Browns are going to win is if they get to Mahomes. And that's if you have to blitz to get Mahomes. And then if you blitz, he has like a 99% chance completion percentage when you blitz him. You cannot get to Mahomes.
You wrong. You wrong about that. That's the worst thing you can do to Mahomes.
And then plus their backfield is no one in their backfield is gonna be able to get Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and their defense is underrated. And the Chiefs are way better than the Steelers. So I cannot see the Chiefs losing to the Browns. It's not even gonna be a game.
That's the
Can I rebuttal that?
Can I
rebuttal that?
Go ahead, Big Chest.
Okay, so I picked the Chiefs to win, but the Browns do have a chance. Here's the thing: one, they can run the football, and two, the Chiefs, their run defense is very suspect. Two, if you time of possession, if they keep Patrick Mahomes off the field and they limit his possessions, they have a chance. And if that run game gets going, that play action is very good. The Chiefs' back end can be had easily. It can be had. I've seen it. It's happened multiple times. They have escaped with W's all year this year because Patrick Mahomes has been magical. But and then offensively, you just have to make Patrick Mahomes be special. Don't give him easy stuff. Don't give him the level routes that Tyreek and Travis Kelce do. If he's gonna make plays, he's gonna have to do those special type of touchdown throws all day because he's that special of a player. But I'm just saying you can't just give him easy. Now, the Browns do have a chance because they have an offensive line that can block, and they have two elite running backs that can run the ball down your throat, also that can catch out the backfield. So it's not going to be this cakewalk for the Chiefs like everybody thinks it is. Now, the Browns do have a chance. The Browns do have a chance. The only reason I'm concerned is because outside of the Browns have a good front seven, their back end is horrendous. I'm just going to say that right now. Their back end is they're abysmal. It's not even. It's bad, and they're lucky. Big Ben decided he was gonna give Apple turnovers away, become Oprah, and say, "You get an interception. You get an interception. You get an interception." Get all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the Browns do have a chance because one, they can run the football. Two, they can run block. And three, Baker Mayfield and the play action is gonna be lethal. And if you can get that back. Again, if they come in a single high, they come in a 2 deep, 3 shell and everything, you can attack that defense.
Okay, hold up, though.
Can I say something real quick before you go? What happened last year before the playoffs? Everyone concerned. Chiefs cannot stop the run. What did they do to Derrick Henry? 69 yards the whole game.
They don't have the
that defense.
Okay,
that defense make plays when it needs to.
Where's Buckner? Where's the foot? Yeah, but their best run defenders, they're not there anymore. And the rest of them, and about 3 of them are on the COVID list. DeForest Buckner isn't there no more. Justin Houston isn't there no more. I don't. Their front four isn't lethal in the run game.
Nigga,
In
did
the
you
pass
forget
game,
about
yes, but
Chris
if you get
Jones?
Yeah, Chris
Fords,
Jones is
the
one of
Fords
the
They
might
got
be
Chris
on
Jones.
What are
the
you
the,
talking about?
Yeah, they did got Chris. I
have you?
forgot.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. And their safety, Tyrann
No,
Mathieu, is underrated, bro.
Chris.
You realize
Well,
how
he
many
is
interceptions he has
underrated.
this
Yeah,
year?
Honey Badger is underrated. But if you got off, have you seen the Browns' offensive line, bruh?
It doesn't
Dude,
matter when you got Chris
their
Jones.
offensive. They're gonna double team Chris Jones. What
I
you
hear
gonna
what
do
you
about
say.
that?
I hear
You
what
can
you're
slide.
saying though.
You
Big chest.
you can slide off of that.
Okay,
And
if
it's
you
not- it's
double,
not
if
just
you
Chris-
double, if you double Chris Jones, Frank Clark gonna go off. Pick your
Frank
poison.
Clark isn't the same Frank Clark that Frank
Yeah,
Clark.
but
ain't
if
the
you
same
double
Frank
You
Clark
can
Chris
that
say
seen
it
Jones-
in
don't
the
matter.
past.
It don't matter. Listen, he don't got to be the same. He still be
If
effective.
you can run the but is Chris Jones known as a run stopper? Or is he known as a
Yes, he's known as a
pass
run
defensive
stopper.
nightmare?
Yes.
What's his run? In Pro Football Focus, he's not even top 15. He's not even top
Can I tell
20
you something? Hey,
run
Bro, I'm
defense.
not
He's
worrying
not.
about no pro
Hey,
football.
Listen, man, you can't look at that when you think of the Chiefs defense, man. You can't look at like the thing
watch
about
the
the Chiefs
games.
defense.
Watch the games. Did you
Right, but I'm saying when it needs.
Did you see what the last couple of games they did to him?
Hey, but look,
Listen.
the Chiefs are like top 10 in pressure, and when you get pressure on Baker Mayfield, he will throw interceptions. He will turn the ball over. So that's what I'm saying.
That's a thing, and you gotta throw the ball to beat Kansas City though.
But they're
You
not going to
gotta
have
throw the
Baker
ball to
Mayfield. They're not.
You gotta score a
They're not
point.
going to have
Hold on.
Baker.
I wanna
You can't
ask you
tell me
about
that
this.
the Browns are going to.
They pressure
Hold on,
him.
Big Chris. This is one thing that I never hear people talking about that I think could be their Achilles heel. What's up with KC's defense? Is it good enough? Because if for whatever reason, because we know sometimes teams can go into certain.
Let me take you on this one. Hold on. Let me tell you something about Kansas City defense.
Mhm.
They bend, but they don't break.
Like
Exactly.
the coach. Are you saying
They would give up a lot of yards.
It's a Bill Belichick theory. My fault.
They would give up a lot of yards, but when it's time to clutch ass cheeks in that red zone, they do it, bro. Tyrann Mathieu was a good addition to that defensive back, bro. I knew once they got him, all the thing you got to do is play decent defense when you got Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey on the boards on the other side. That's why I say I feel like they not gonna be able to keep up.
But
They backfield is horrible. Like they defense is horrible.
But this is why I'm picking the Browns, because I saw this same situation, because y'all know I'm from Indianapolis. Right. I saw Peyton Manning and the Colts have this same bend but don't break formula all the time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. With the
defense was horrible.
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. It was bend but don't break.
What year you talking about? What coach you talking about?
A lot of years. It was probably
no, it was not like that. No, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the bend don't break. If you watch, listen, that whole third of bend don't break. It started with Bill Belichick and Andy Reid. No, with Bill Belichick, because if he was defensive coordinator on the Giants back in the day, he allowed the Bills to run the ball, but they didn't score. That's bend don't break defense. It's not the same. It's not the same, man.
They had the worst run defense in the league, but
it's not the same. It's not the same. That wasn't the same. It wasn't the same though, Lamont.
Hold on. Go ahead, Sean.
So remember, that Colts defense was built to play with the lead. They were built on speed. So the idea was, our offense is going to get out early. They're going to score with Freeney, with Mathis, with Bob Sanders on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So we can play fast. We can play opportunistic, get to the quarterback because of our speed on the defensive line. And again, with a guy like Bob Sanders on the back end, teams were going to take a lot of chances.
And he was hurt most of the time.
And he was hurt, but when he was healthy, he was a monster back there.
Bob Sanders is a dog.
But it was because they were built to play with the lead. That defense was built on its speed. And I want to say the bend don't break. The idea what the Chiefs do is, again, they'll give you 20-20, but when they get inside the red zone, better defense is inside the red zone. Where the Browns have an opportunity is, again, ball control. Their best chance to win the game is to keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. So between Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, you got to get 40 to 45 touches.
And you got to score. You got to go in that end zone.
I was just about to say, you're going to have to get in that end zone. Kicking field goals ain't going to get the job done, bro.
And they're going to have to get in the end zone. But let me give you the stat, 25-5. That is Andy Reid's record in the regular season and postseason after a bye week. He's had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. It is not going to be good for the Browns. He's had 2 weeks to prepare.
Hey, let me add on to that. And the Chiefs were having all these close games. They needed rest. They got the rest because Tyreek, fully healthy, he was having hamstring issues. They might get Clyde Edwards-Helaire back this week, so that's what I'm saying. The Chiefs needed rest.
And here's the thing too, though. Like, and people was talk about like, well, they've been getting lucky winning these games. Listen, that's a skill, man. Winning close games like this, that's not easy to do.
That's not luck, bro. That's you being
exactly. That's not luck. That's execution and like being prepared. You know what I mean? So it's like you can say, well, Patrick Mahomes doing something special, but that's they work on that.
Hey, hey, Sean, did you see the game this year where Vegas, the Raiders, right? Yep. They had scored, and there was a minute and 45 seconds left, right?
Yeah, I saw that game.
That nigga Patrick Mahomes drove the fifth in 30 seconds.
Hey, I know y'all remember a couple years ago when the Patriots were blowing out the Kansas City Chiefs, and next thing you know, that shit was fucking tied up. That shit was like a game. Like that shit was crazy. Like last year. Like it's crazy. Like Kansas City is so dangerous offensively. They can make like, even if you do put him like he's on the sideline, you gotta still execute with the Chiefs because they can just like that, a drop of a dime. Boom.
Lamar, let me ask you something.
Yeah, what up?
When have you ever seen a team be down 28-0 and it's 28 before halftime, bro?
That shit is scary, man.
No, I saw something similar with the Colts when they was down big time.
No,
that ain't the same. That shit ain't the same.
In the first quarter, and by halftime it's tied.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning did his in the fourth quarter though. Wasn't that against Denver?
That wasn't 28 points, fam.
Shit, it was close.
It wasn't 28 points.
It might have been more than 28 points.
No, it wasn't.
Shit.
I remember the game you talking about. It was 31-17.
Nah, it was 20.
No. Peyton Manning did it on Monday Night Football against the Bucs, where they were down. They were down like 21 going into the fourth quarter. He came back. They came back, put the game in overtime, and won the game in overtime.
And Lamont, I think people forget they're going to be so focused on Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. If you give Mahomes room, he's going to run it on you because he can run the ball.
Man, they got so many weapons on that team. It's not even funny.
Niggas forget about Nicole Hardman. He's just as fast as Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, he's replacing Sammy Watkins this week.
When you watch the Chiefs this year, the three teams that played them the best were the Raiders, the Saints, and the Dolphins.
Yep, I remember that Raiders game, man.
That Raiders
game, it was good.
But the Raiders game, the Raiders understood they were going to have to go out there and try to outscore them. But they did that off of a lot of run action.
Yeah, I know he did it at Denver too. I knew him, man. I know Denver.
Yeah.
They tried to tie him out with Josh Jacobs and try to run him down.
They tried to pound that defense with Josh Jacobs. Again, with Kansas City, the mark is you got to get to 35 to have a chance. Is anybody here sitting saying Cleveland's going to score 35 points against Kansas City?
Hell no.
That's easy said and done. That easy said and done.
Hell no.
Honestly, if it was halftime, Chiefs are down 35-0. I wouldn't be surprised if they still came back.
Hey, salute to the panel. Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing. The Browns, as you guys know, I love the Browns. They could be up 42-0, and the lead.
I ain't going that far.
The lead still won't. The lead's
now you tripping, bro.
You disrespectful. You're Brown, yo. Hey, yo, man. You got to go back to Ohio, man. You live in Ohio, man.
No, I said the lead could be 42-0, and the lead still won't be safe because it's the Chiefs. I don't trust the Browns at all. I'm just being.
I mean, see the problem with the Browns. The reason why I don't think they have I think they could keep it close. But the reason why, the problem with it is, if you play the Chiefs, you have to score quickly, man, or you're going to be here for a long game. Have to score quickly.
You're the worst. You have the outside of Denzel Ward and Ronnie Harrison, they have the worst secondary in the league, and they're playing against the best quarterback and the best receiving core in the league. That's not a recipe for success. It's just not.
The best receiving cores and the best offenses in the NFL don't always win the Super Bowl.
Man,
That
listen,
in
this
most
is bro.
instances-
Hey,
in most instances, they don't.
this
On most
offense right
years-
here is different. This offense right
This
here is
offense-
different, Lamar. This ain't no regular offense, man.
On
Lamar,
most
and
years,
if
the
Collider
best
was there-
offense doesn't win the Super Bowl. Most
And
NFL.
Lamar, if Collider ever
That's true.
there goes off, it's over. Because he can run the ball.
Hold on.
If he goes
I
off,
could pull up the champions for like the last 10 years, and maybe only 1 or 2 times the best offense probably won the Super Bowl. This is why I don't believe
I
it.
agree with you though, but here's the thing though, they not just a great offensive team though, Lamar. They have a bend don't break system.
I know that's the worst system to have in the NFL.
No, it's not. Listen, no, it's not, Lamar. Because the Bill Patriots
I
doing
think-
that for years.
Hey,
Lamar,
Lamar.
I don't think you paid enough attention to football this year, bro. The Chiefs, that offense, bro, it's not. I get what it's not Patrick Mahomes. It's the plays designed by Andy Reid, bro.
No.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Patrick
Wait,
Mahomes
wait,
is
He's a Hall of Fame coach for a reason.
But I'm telling you, Andy Reid and what he's doing for him, man, say, bro, now ain't nobody gonna fuck with them dudes.
Right. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey,
Was
Lamar,
Atlanta the
Lamar.
best offense in the league when they lost to New England? Atlanta had the most potent offense.
Hey, Lamar.
But that was dumb coach. They had dumbass coaching too, though.
Nigga, you talking about Atlanta? They giving up leads.
Hey,
Yo,
Lamar.
what up, Lee?
Yeah, they always thinking.
Hey, hold on, Lamar. You, in terms of the best offenses not always winning the Super Bowl, you are correct. However, the 2 exceptions over the last 25 years happen to be the 2 teams that had revolutionary players and revolutionary offenses.
Who are you talking about?
And that's the greatest show on turf, the St. Louis Rams, when they won, and the Chiefs last year. Those are the 2 outliers.
The Rams offense was better than the Chiefs offense.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
What?
You got to debate. I don't know about that.
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
No damn $5,000.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Lamont has.
Hey, Lamont, that's disrespectful, bro. Don't
It's
compare
not.
Hold on. Patrick Mahomes.
Hold on.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, look. Okay, Patrick.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer, but we all know Patrick.
He ain't no Patrick Mahomes, fam.
That's what I'm about to say. Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer.
I
He
didn't say
ain't no
quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes.
I said offense. I didn't say
Hold on. Look. Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer. He was a great player. I agree. He is not Patrick Mahomes. However, the Chiefs, they have much more speed in terms of their skill position.
They got more skill. Yeah, they got more skill position. Period.
But Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt were not wide receivers to sneeze at. They were great players, and the Chiefs running backs can't touch Marshall Faulk. They can't.
Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt are way better duo than the Chiefs.
Let me add on to that.
I mean, you're talking about just, but Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, that kind of makes up.
Oh yeah. Travis Kelce, he's a better tight end than any tight end. He's a better tight end than any tight end the Rams ever had. But Marshall Faulk is the X factor.
Let me add on to the St. Louis Rams thing. Hey, the Chiefs, they average 30 points a game, right? That St. Louis Rams team averaged like 42 a game. Like, that team that's the greatest offense of all time. To me,
and they did it at a time where, like passing really wasn't valued as much. Like, that's the more impressive part.
I mean, they threw the ball though. I mean that great show.
Where wasn't seen to be as value as much. Like, where wasn't seen to be that.
Right. And we have to remember too, that was the first year of that offense. We had seen that the NFL had seen that offense.
Yeah,
so nobody was prepared for what they came out and did. The Chiefs.
No, that was the second year.
Well, no, I'm saying with Kurt Warner, that was the first year with Kurt Warner because
Trent
do that with Trent Green. I promise you. And then remember they got Marshall Faulk in the trade from the Colts with the Colts.
And Sean, that was the steal of the decade.
It was a steal.
Yeah, I remember that team. Shoot, I live in St. Louis, so I remember that team.
It was the first time we've seen that. This is the second year we've seen this Chiefs offense, and it's better than it was last year. So I think the Chiefs offense is slightly better. But I will say about the Chiefs defense, that defense is very opportunistic, particularly the turnovers. Sorensen and Honey Badger.
Don't forget they got Willie Snead over there too, dog.
Yeah, and Snead. He's underrated. And then the guy to watch out for tomorrow is their inside linebacker, Willie Gay. He is on the sideline, a very good linebacker. And I think they're going to expect him to do a lot against that Browns run offense.
He's not playing.
And they safety Thornhill ain't no joke neither, bro. He ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, snaps. Hold on. I gotta put this on the screen. I know it's off topic, but I want to make sure Mike don't skate his way up out of it. But somebody just officially tells.
Damn. So Sammy Watkins Willie Gay out. Sammy Watkins is out too. Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins, I like him, but he's always that old.
That's
yeah,
true.
but dude, he goes off in the playoffs, man. Every time he's in the playoffs, he ramps it up.
He does.
And the Chiefs' defense, they step it up a notch in the playoffs. They get way better.
I don't even know.
They did that one year.
To go, Mike.
They did that one time. Last year. That's it.
All right.
They did it in 18.
Listen.
They did it in 18. They ran into the Patriots.
I mean, the one thing I will say is this.
And the only reason they lost to the Patriots is that your boy that bum ass offside.
The one thing I will say, the one thing I will say in this that kind of goes against the Chiefs is that it's very rare that a team can go back to back and winning the Super Bowl in the field, man. It's very rare, man.
Man, you saying that shit is rare? I can't hold up. I can say this, bro. They look better than they did last year.
That don't mean nothing.
I agree with you.
Okay.
All it takes is one bad offensive game and you done.
And you really think Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes gonna have that?
Anything can happen. Drop passes. It be stuff out of their control.
You over on drop passes? Shut your tail down, Lamar, man.
I'm gonna have to tell you to shut the channel down.
Come on, man. Shut your tail down, man.
Hey, Lamar, Lamar, I want you to go live after the Kansas City and the Cleveland game, bro.
I am, especially if
I want you to go live.
Hey, Lamar.
The Browns win. I just don't think we're
I'm about to be collecting my little $5 from a few people.
Go ahead.
Lamar, Mahomes can have a bad game, and the Chiefs can still blow them out because they have so many weapons.
And did you forget, bro? They got Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, dude. He's on.
They don't have to just throw the ball all over the place. Le'Veon can run the ball.
They can run it.
Hey, and the dude
and they have Clyde Edwards-Helaire too. So
the one thing, here's the one X factor today. Tomorrow, it's Myles Garrett versus their left tackle Fisher, who's been struggling since that Saints game. If Myles Garrett gets home, man, it may be interesting.
Fisher not gonna be on Garrett. It's gonna be Squarts. Squarts is their best offensive lineman.
Fisher is the left tackle, and Myles Garrett he plays left end and right end.
Bro, wherever Myles Garrett go, he going.
Hey, Fisher's not playing. He out for the rest of the season.
Hey, yo, Mike, you out of character though, man. I ain't my fault, man.
Hey, Fisher's not even playing. He's out for the rest of the season. They're not playing.
Really? That's why I said I think Schwartz gonna be on him, bro.
Schwartz ain't playing either. Schwartz isn't playing either. They're both not
playing.
What?
Yeah, no.
That's why they're
hold on. When did they get hurt?
No, Eric Fisher and Schwartz aren't just playing. They should be back by now. They got hurt in the Raiders game. They should be back by now, but I don't think they're in shape. So.
And again, you got to realize too, the Chiefs are probably going to chip on Myles Garrett. Like they're not going to just let them try to block him one-on-one because they know he can destroy an entire game plan. So they're going to chip on him.
If Mahomes can get away from Von Miller, he can get away from Myles Garrett. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, Von Miller.
Von Miller washed, bro.
And the dude that said it was rare for a team to go back to back. It's rare for a team to have all them weapons.
Nah, man, but I mean that's a good point. That's still a good point.
Listen, I already said
I didn't going back to back.
I agree with you on the Chiefs that they're playing better this year. I agree that they're a better team this year.
I want to see what coverage they're gonna play against Tyreek Hill.
Because I'll say
you know what they come in cover 4, man. You know what it is. They gonna.
But if you run cover 4. You can have Travis Kelce just sit down and sit through them zones, bro.
But you know how to. This is how to beat really catches. You don't let them get anything deep. That's the only way to beat them. Don't get anything deep. Don't let the big plays happen.
Yeah, but
just trust your defense.
To me,
it's easier said than done. It's easier than done, but like, I mean, you could. To
me, the big difference this year is that Tyreek Hill, he's been great. You know, whatever he does, when it comes to returning to, you know, being a number one receiver. But I've never seen him play like this, be this dominant, bro. Never.
Yeah, he's got Mahomes throwing the ball. Hey, but what's it called?
This year, man.
If you run man one time on one defense, it's over.
There's no way they run man. It's impossible.
No, I'm saying if they run man,
I'm not even an NFL coach, bro. It's no way they run man. It's no fucking way.
Nobody doing it.
Logically,
it's no way they run man.
Anti-logically, you're correct, but a lot of these times,
I'm telling you, if you an NFL coach,
hold on,
it's no way you run man against Kansas City.
You do a man coverage. You do a little bit mixture of both.
Logically, you're correct, but unfortunately, these coaches don't always apply logic. Did you see the Buccaneers try to play Tyreek Hill on man one-on-one? He had 300 yards in the first quarter. So these coaches have
the Browns. If the Browns run man one time, it's over touchdown because they're not. They can't stop Hill. So
but you gotta remember now, they're gonna switch. They gotta switch up coverages because again, they don't want to give Patrick Mahomes the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, but
and also,
even though they don't what they do.
Well, the Browns only have one good man corner. That's Denzel Ward. That's it.
Right, and so they're going to have to play some zone, but also when you play the Chiefs, the teams that seem to have the best success against the Chiefs are the teams that stay in that too high safety look. That they're.
I was just about to say I could see somebody getting in Tampa 2 beating them.
Right, you got to play some Tampa 2. You got to play some cover 2. Whether you're playing man or zone underneath, that's fine, but you got to keep those two safeties.
You got to keep them high safeties, boy. Yes.
And again, I'm gonna go back to the Saints game. Even though the Saints didn't win the game, defensively they had a great game plan because their safeties were playing 15, 20 yards deep every single time. Tyreek did not get deep like that in that game. And again, but they were able to get pressure with their front four. I don't know if the Browns in their front get enough pressure, especially without Olivier Vernon, against Patrick Mahomes to really affect, what they do defense or offensively trying to get deep.
Yeah. Y'all see who the Chiefs picked up? They can't play him this year, but they can play him next year. He used to play for the Browns. He was number 80, wide receiver. I forget his name, but.
All right, go to the next game, Lamar. We'd have been hours on this shit, nigga.
Man, I didn't know. I didn't want to speak on it that long. I already know their end result.
Oh, you don't know shit, first of all. I'm going to come take FYF Fred off your desk, nigga, for cash.
Chill out, man. Just chill there, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be sending you a FYF Fred mascot uniform.
I done told you, dog. I done told you, bro. That shit ain't happening.
Oh, man.
Hey, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game today, dog.
Hey, y'all. Cooper Kupp got ruled out. Cooper Kupp got
ruled out. The first game is the Packers in the Rams.
Cooper Kupp got ruled out, man.
I figured he wasn't gonna play.
The Rams will be fine. They'll be fine.
No, they're not. Man, Aaron Donald's got one rib. It feels like, man.
They said he had rib car. He would be fine, dog. That dude is a warrior.
He'll be fine.
That nigga a warrior, dog.
That man said he got one rib.
And that Packers line banged up, man. It's banged up.
Hey, don't expect Devontae Adams to have a good game because that boy Jalen.
Oh, I already told y'all that ain't happening.
No.
No.
Jalen Ramsey gonna shut all that shit down.
Aaron Rodgers knows better too. He not gonna test Jalen.
I told you he would not. I guarantee you his game plan. He is not gonna throw to the side of the field. Jalen Ramsey is on, bro.
I've never.
I'm telling you.
The one thing I haven't seen Aaron Rodgers do is not throw to a certain side of the field because of a.
I did not just tell you he did it against the Seahawks.
Yeah, he did it against the Seahawks a couple years
ago. With Richard Sherman, he turned whatever side of the field Richard Sherman was on from, he turned his back to that side.
That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different because Richard Sherman is on one side. Richard Sherman is on one side.
You put Ramsey on the same level as a Richard Sherman?
Yes.
At that time,
he's better. He's better.
Yes.
He's better.
Prime Sherman is better than Jalen Ramsey.
No. Let's keep it a bean. Hold on. No. Hold up. Let's keep it a bean about Richard Sherman. He was a product of that fucking system in Seattle, bro.
Nah, he was a great quarterback. I'm gonna give him. I agree with you.
And he had Cam Chancellor, nigga. Don't do that.
Hold on. I'm not gonna go that far, Anti. I ain't going that far, Anti. I ain't going that far, Anti.
He was great, yes, but don't do that.
I ain't going that far, though, Anti. He was great.
Hold on, Anti. We're not gonna act like he wasn't good at San Francisco recently. We're not gonna act like he was.
Bro, he was getting his ass burnt at San Francisco. Fuck you, man.
Man, he not his prime no more, man. Injuries
I don't give a
thing
fuck.
Hey, don't say he wasn't getting burnt in San Francisco. Man, that man Tyreek Hill, the Super Bowl was
I was talking about
Nah, it wasn't even Tyreek Hill. It was Sammy Watkins.
Watkins shit fucked him up, though.
Yeah,
Sammy Watkins fucked him up in the Super Bowl.
Did y'all see Tyreek break his ankles in the Super Bowl? I was like, oh my god.
Sammy Watkins was fucking that nigga up. So don't tell me about. Hold up, Richard Sherman was great, bro. Hold up, Richard Sherman was great.
But the difference is the Richard Sherman is on one side of the ball, one side of the field.
Richard Sherman ain't no Jalen Ramsey, bro.
My only problem with Sherman is that he really like a lot of his dominance. It came just strictly off his own coverage.
But
he did it. It worked.
Hold on, CA. They played zone, but in that cover 3 system,
I was just about to say they ran cover 3 the whole time.
They would go man. They would go man coverage on third down, and guys would not, and quarterbacks would not test Richard Sherman on third down. Every time they did, they usually paid for it. So nothing like they were playing, cover 3 zone the entire game. He would man up on his side.
He man up at times. He man up. He was
Yeah.
He ain't no Jalen Ramsey though, bro.
To me, Ramsey's more consistent, man. There's not many receivers that can get Ramsey like that.
Yeah,
hey, real quick though, Russell Wilson got to show me he can win without the Legion of Boom in the playoffs because he ain't done it yet.
Yeah,
man, get that man an offensive line, bro.
Nope.
That offensive line is horrible.
Yeah, they ain't run the ball more, man. They need to be that.
How can you run it, nigga? The minute you say hat, they're in the back.
I'm saying they need a line. They need to do like how they did back in the day. Have a run first.
That line is horrible,
because you ain't gonna win no Super Bowl having Russell Wilson being your main. Like
I got the Rams eking this out by 3 points. I just don't see that defense, bro.
That defense is what.
Nah, but Aaron Rodgers can make some plays though, man.
You right, but
he can make some plays, man.
In the playoffs.
And let me ask y'all a question. What 2 things travel best?
Defense and a running game.
But the Rams. Where do the Rams? Hold on. Where do the Rams play? Where do the Rams play? Los Angeles. You know what it's supposed to do today? It's supposed to snow in Green Bay.
And again, you think about what you do best in
you run.
Run and play defense.
I don't know. It's just gonna be tough. I got package edging it, but it's gonna be tough.
Hold up, is it gonna be real cold or is it just snowing?
It's supposed to be like 16
cold.
It's gonna be,
but it's not snowing. It's just gonna be cold.
I know the Packers run defense. I know the Packers run defense is not that good, but they held Derrick Henry to 98 yards rushing.
Hey, it's supposed to
That's
be.
Still not good at all.
You said 98 yards rushing.
That's still 98 yards.
That's how you know. That's how you know Derrick Henry is great. That's how you know.
Cam running back. He's no Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
The weather in the game is supposed to be like the Tennessee game, 16 degrees with a bunch of snow. So
and also the
Rams did lose to the Jets. That was
how
bad.
many inches?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, the Rams run game is more dynamic than the Titans run game. The Titans run game, because of Derrick Henry's run style, is very one cut downhill. They run a very different, more dynamic running game with those 3 guys. So I don't think the Packers can slow that down necessarily.
It's been mainly Cam Akers lately. It's been more Cam Akers lately.
Yeah. But when they mix those other guys in and get their running game going, their offense is very difficult to beat because they do all their best passing game is off run action with Goff. So and without Cooper Kupp, watch for Van Jefferson and watch for the kid from Texas A&M, Reynolds. Those guys can have some chances against that Packers secondary.
And Robert Woods is always consistent.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll give the Rams a chance if they play like they did against the Chiefs that one night. The freaking 50-something game. 100-something.
That was a hell of a game.
Yeah.
If they play like that, I'll give them a chance. But other than that,
they're not really the same team though. It's kind of a different team.
Yeah, it's a little different team.
I'm saying if they play like that though, then I'll give them a chance.
Yeah.
I don't trust Jared Goff though, man. I don't trust.
But again, true. They're not going to ask Jared Goff to go out and win the game. They're going to ask Jared Goff.
I had to give that man respect. The fact that you came out there and was throwing with a thumb that you just had surgery on, fam.
Yeah,
you got much respect from me, bro.
Yeah,
he had pins in his thumbs, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, they're not going to ask Jared Goff to win the game for them. They're not going to ask him to match what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. They're going to ask him to manage the game and don't turn the ball over.
I don't think
Aaron Rodgers how we we could see him because it's kind of like the same with the Bucs, man. The Bucs, when he was playing the Bucs, they was getting to him quick, and I don't think Devontae Adams was open at all. I think they was locking him up. So,
right,
and they only had 10 points that game, so you never know.
Hey, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a game. It's gonna be to me. It's gonna be a defensive game. It's gonna come down to who defense gonna want it more, and it's gonna come down to a field goal. To me,
Aaron Rodgers can show up, man. You see, I mean, them Packers, man, they've been choking they've been choking too the playoffs. You know what I mean? They've been choking.
Hold up, but hey, this the first time he didn't had a good defense, bro. Since he been
true. That's true, but ain't no excuse. It's true.
Hey, let's all be real here, though. The most choking franchise in the playoffs. Let's be real. We all know it's the Saints.
No, I could say it's the Colts, but I mean I'm biased towards that.
First of all, watch your mouth, huh? Watch your mouth, boy. You hear me? Watch your mouth because we've been choking these last 3 years, but we've been getting cheated too. So watch your mouth, boy.
Oh, here we go, man. Here we go, man.
Hey, True. Hey, True. I know you don't want to talk, nigga. That with that bum ass call that y'all got against the Raiders, nigga.
Are you serious? You bring a call 20 years old? Are you serious right now?
Whole rule for a quarterback, nigga. That had nothing to do with
wow, that's a lot of hate right there. You bring a call 20 years old.
Nigga, that's fact. That was a fumble.
You be the same way about yourself, man.
Wow,
that was a fumble.
What I do? Give an example. Fouls. Come on now. You can't just say that.
Did y'all get cheated when you play Kirk Cousins and he whooped you?
You lost to Kirk Cousins.
Man, you lost to Kirk Cousins. Ain't nobody told PJ Williams that he
cousin though. What do y'all say? Do y'all say that's cousin though, man?
Hold up. Last year we did get cheated. The nigga pushed off.
Man.
He did push out like a motherfucker though. I can't.
Y'all got man. Y'all ain't been safe since that bounty gate, man. Y'all ain't been
the Vikings ain't in the playoff this year. Now what, nigga? Yeah.
Man, y'all ain't been safe since that bounty gate. You don't want to talk about that though. But
nigga, hold up. First of all, nigga, how's a bounty gate, nigga? You supposed to hurt motherfuckers when you on a football.
Don't do that, yo. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man.
What you talking about, nigga? Nigga, you hit niggas when you play football. You hit them to hurt them. Ain't no fucking such thing as no bound to get on no football field.
Nah, take a nigga out though, man. That's different.
Nigga, take him out. Take him out.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I got the Saints losing this week.
Wait, before we go to that game, I got a question. I just got a question for the panel.
Yeah, what's good?
What's the difference between the Rams this year playing the Packers and the 49ers playing the Packers last year in the NFC Championship game?
Well, that 49ers team,
really not big.
Boy, they ran. Hey, I can tell you,
that 49 team could have won a Super Bowl.
I can tell you, Kyle Shanahan was. Hold on, Kyle Shanahan was the difference, nigga.
Yeah.
The way he was calling them, like the way Deebo Samuels and them niggas coming out of there running like jet sweeps and all, like he got so many like running plays out of so many formations, dog. It's kind of fucking. It fucks with your head a lot.
That man, Raheem Mostert was fucking him up.
Nah, it just wasn't him. Deebo Samuels, like he was giving running backs and receivers the ball to run, dog. Like that, his run game out of so many formations is crazy, man.
And so don't the Rams.
To me, it was Kyle Shanahan.
Right? Doesn't Sean McVay do a lot of the same things with the Rams?
No, not he don't run the ball like Kyle Shanahan, fam.
What I'm saying is, yeah, they tend to do more stuff off the play pass with Jared Goff, because I think they trust Jared Goff more than the 49ers trust Garoppolo. But if you watch a lot of their schemes, they are very similar. It's just, again, the Niners want to pound you with the football. The Rams can, and they can run the football at you and down your throat, but it is going to be off a lot of those movements, because like they get Robert Woods carries and things like that, similar to how the Niners do with Deebo Samuel. So I'm saying if you watch the Rams, there's not a lot of difference between what they do and what the 49ers do. It's just, again, Kyle Shanahan is more, yeah, we're going to run this thing down your throat and dare you to stop it. And
well,
when you come,
forget.
Go ahead.
I think you forget the Packers have Aaron Jones in the backfield. No matter what, he can get out and he can go get you yards. So if the Packers get up, they can just use him. So
I'm not taking anything away from Aaron Jones, but again, I think again the Packers, and again they want to do a lot of their stuff off of run action and things too with Aaron Rodgers, but that run game is nowhere near like what the Rams want to do and like to do running the football.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Matt LaFleur.
I mean, also one key stat is that Matt LaFleur after bye week he's 0-2, man.
Hold on, let's
Matt
get to LaFleur because
0-2 off of bye weeks, man.
Hold on, let me see which next game we're gonna get on.
You gotta go to Bills and Ravens.
Yeah, we got. You know what, the Bills? I don't know what's telling me that they.
Lamar, what's wrong with you, bro? Talking about why you feel like they not that nice? You tripping, bro? Did you watch them this season?
Yeah, I did.
Man, you tripping then, dog. That's a good ass football team.
I'm not saying they're not a good team, but they give me. It's a couple teams this year that are giving me those Indianapolis Colts vibes. Like it looked good in the regular season. I just don't know it can carry you all the way to the Super Bowl. I think they run up against the right team. Like I said, as the same way I feel about the Chiefs. Sometimes you can have a bad offensive game, and when you have so many offensive games in a row, it's only bound for you to have it's bound for you to have one bad offensive game. And can I see you? I don't think their defense is good enough to withstand a bad offensive game.
That's a lie.
I agree with Lamont. I got the same feeling. Did y'all see the Colts game?
I saw that shit.
Josh Allen almost threw that game. That freaking fumble that he had at the end, he does that every year in the playoff. So that's why I don't really trust Josh Allen in the last 5 minutes of the game because he does something like that, and then if he's off, it's over. I mean, you can't do that against Lamar. And the Bills, they are horrible against the run.
Hold on. Why you can't do it against Lamar?
Because Lamar will shut you out.
Lamar would do what?
If you turn over that ball, nigga, he's gonna run that shit down your throat the whole game.
And I'm telling you, the Bills, if they let the Colts, that running back, eat, trust me, the Ravens are gonna eat this today. And it's not even if Josh Allen does not.
First of all, the Ravens ain't got nobody on that offensive line that's comparable to Quentin Nelson, nigga. So stop. You hear me? Stop it.
So they're still the best one attack in the league.
No, stop it, nigga. First of all, second of all, y'all really believe in Lamar Jackson like that? All right, cool.
Nigga, it's the best run attack in the league. You can't take that away from him, bro.
Hold on. Now, see, don't do that like he no MVP. MVP quarterback.
He wasn't no MVP this year. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, but
I don't care, nigga. You got the best running attack in the league. It don't matter.
What? Had a good year.
Run attack in the league. The Ravens are the best run attack in the league.
And Lamar.
What are you talking about, nigga?
Hey, and they faced Phillip Rivers, bro. Phillip Rivers is about 95 years old with 25 kids. Lamar Jackson. You can't make a mistake against Lamar Jackson unless you're Mahomes, because then But Josh Allen, you cannot. If it's tie game and he fumbles or does
Josh Allen gonna carve that goddamn defense up, bro.
Man, y'all, is it gonna snow that game? Is it gonna snow that game?
That man gonna.
If it's snowing that game, he's not gonna be throwing the ball like that. He's gonna have a struggle.
He has an arm, nigga. You can
it
throw.
Don't matter. We're talking about the snow. We're talking about the snow. You know how games be in the snow, man.
If you can throw, you can throw.
Nah, listen.
Man.
And in the snow, it's supposed to snow. I thought.
It's not anymore. I checked the weather.
What's it called? If it does snow, Lamar's gonna have a game because if it snows, the turf's gonna be wet.
And Lamar always plays well in the cold for some reason too.
Lamar knows, and Lamar knows where he's going. That defense doesn't know where he's going. So this
Okay.
works for him better. I'm telling you, you can Josh Allen, if he makes a mistake, game over. If it's tie game, 5 minutes left in the fourth, and he fumbles that ball, Ravens get the ball.
Y'all better stop. You better stop sleeping on Lamar Jackson. I don't know what you talking about. That's top 5 quarterback league.
Bro, all that running and shit you be doing in the regular season, that shit don't work in playoffs game. That shit don't work.
It worked last week. What are you talking about?
Now he's 1-2, nigga. Fuck you mean?
What are you talking about?
Now you
sound like an hater, head tie. You were saying he ain't gonna win and overcome, but now he did. Now it's more excuses to it.
I don't believe in his style, nigga, to get him to no Super Bowl. I don't believe in that style.
I didn't say get to the Super Bowl. I didn't say
he can't throw the football.
Break it down, like, because you talk about Lamar Jackson, right?
Yes.
Like what? Why don't you believe in that? Like, because he wrong last week. He said the same thing last week.
Hold on. No. Name me a quarterback that did it with his legs, bro, and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but hold on. Here's the difference, though, Anthony.
There's a lot of reasons why.
We've seen a quarterback with his legs that can also throw the ball.
He can't throw. Stop it.
He can throw better than most running quarterbacks.
He can't throw. What are you talking about? You can't stop saying he can't throw. That don't even make any sense. He can't throw. You can't. Don't compare Lamar Jackson to like Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. That's real corny. Like you can't. Like that's just like stop it. That don't make any sense. You comparing the two of the best throwers of all time.
And I think it's important to keep this game in context, right? I don't know if Lamar's style can win the Super Bowl, but they're not playing in the Super Bowl tonight. They're playing Buffalo.
Facts.
Exactly. And there's the thing though, too, though. Like you have to have a team to be a bit. It's not just a one. The right team got to be built right way to win a Super Bowl. Period. We don't even know.
Okay, so basically, y'all say he don't even have a number one receiver, but y'all picking him to win tonight.
You don't need a number one receiver to win a to win a playoff.
Lamar Jackson best. Lamar Jackson is the best player on this team. What do you like? Come on.
He's going to the Super Bowl. That's what you get twisted.
Nobody say he's going to the Super Bowl.
You're acting like you're acting like the Bills defense is like the 49ers defense last year. That Bills defense isn't that great.
It's got some players on it though. We ain't gonna act like you don't got.
They got players, but it's not like a
obviously.
great. It's not a top. They don't have a great defense like that. They got players.
They can't. The problem with the Bills is they can't contain the run, and you're not gonna beat the Ravens if you can't contain their run. So,
all right, so hey, let me ask y'all something. Give me this. Okay, y'all say they're gonna win. Give me the stat line that Lamar Jackson gonna have to win the game against the Bills.
Like maybe like 150, 150, like 200 passing, like 100 some rushing yards, like 2 touchdowns, 2 or 3 touchdowns.
All right, cool.
And
Josh Allen 14 fumbles. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, and again, where the Ravens' Achilles heel is at safety. So for Josh Allen and for that offense, they're going to have to attack those safeties because this is the first time I can remember in Baltimore history they don't have an all-world safety. Their safeties are very suspect. They're going to put a lot of pressure on Humphreys and Marcus Peters and Jimmy Smith to cover those receivers, and also watch out for Buffalo's tight ends against getting behind that linebacker and in between those safeties. That's where their matchup advantage is going to be tonight.
Yeah,
football is not going to be necessarily Stephon Diggs catching a bunch of passes.
One of the problems with the Ravens is that their linebackers are not really good in coverage.
I mean, they're okay, but that's not what they do.
Yeah,
they ask a lot of their corners. And Reid Martindale, defensively, is one of the most underrated defensive coordinators in the game. He knows how to design a game plan to take one thing away from you. Buffalo, I don't know if Buffalo will run the ball enough to keep that defense honest. They don't run the football.
Yeah, they don't. So you have it's all about game plan. Also, and also another thing too. The coaching is a big factors in it too, man. And
you go ahead.
Yeah, the coach is a big factor to it. So I think the Ravens they're gonna take it, man. I can't go against Lamar Jackson, man. I can't do it. I can go in there no black quarterback, man. I already see, you know what I mean?
Man, you in this black shit, bro. Stop.
I can't do it.
Stop it, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
and
do
with
it.
Josh Allen,
Ain't got nothing to do with black and white, bro.
Hey, he got he a top 5 quarterback in the league.
I don't
So
give
I
a
ain't gonna
damn.
discuss black.
What?
He could be purple. He could be purple. He's still a top
Hold up,
5.
you say he's a what?
Yeah, top 5 quarterback in the league.
No, the fuck he is not.
All right.
Hey, and if you look at Josh Allen, he'll have a couple weeks of really good, and then he'll drop down.
Motherfucker, league boy, kill your damn self.
Sean, what do you think Lamar's stat line is going to be today?
You said what? You say what, CA?
I said, what do you think Lamar's stat line is going to be today?
I think he's got to go for over 200 yards passing and probably 80 to 100 yards rushing. Again, he'll get some opportunities. I think when he breaks pocket on a broken pass play, that's not going to be good for Buffalo's defense. Them running him by design, Tremaine Edmonds and those guys in that linebacking core can get hands on him because obviously he's running by design. But if it's on a broken play, that's where he's going to kill him tonight.
Yeah, it's going. If you let Lamar Jackson run, it's over for you. I don't care who he is. You let that man get out, you won't contain Lamar Jackson. It's over with. I don't care how good the team is.
Well, the Chiefs. Well, because the Chiefs they let him run, they whoop him every time. So it's not.
Yeah, the Chiefs.
I mean,
besides the Chiefs, but like
I wouldn't say they whoop him every time. Like 2 out of 3 games Lamar has played the Chiefs in his career, they've been very close, except for the one game where he got destroyed this year.
The one game was crazy. Freaking Mahomes throwing it like 30 yards with Tyreek Hill on 4th and 9.
Yes, and Lamar went crazy for it. He was like, that was like one of his first games as a rookie. Man, went crazy. And in that second game, I think what failed him, I think that they were pretty much close. They were close in that game. But what failed him is that Lamar couldn't make passes in that second game when they needed it.
And then the third game was over.
Y'all niggas in here love Lamar Jackson. I ain't cool.
Yeah. Hey, man,
he's a great player. He ain't really. Of course, he has weaknesses, but he's a great player.
He one more dangerous. He one more dangerous skill position players in the league.
He what?
He one more dangerous skill position players in the league. Quarterback, offensive player. He's dangerous. You get everything you saying anti. It's cool. But I guarantee you, motherfuckers game plan on that man. Make sure don't let Lamar Jackson go off. Everything you saying is cool, but they worry about Lamar Jackson. Every team makes plans to try to stop Lamar Jackson. So if he's not that much to go to quarterback. Hey,
Anton, you got like it's common to do what Lamar Jackson has done in the first 3 years of his career. That shit is not common, bro.
Like he's been a good quarterback. He's been a great quarterback. He's been a great quarterback his whole career.
I'm not a nigga who sit up here and give out empty calories. What has he done besides?
All right. How many? Hold on. What do you mean? MVP? MVP is the MVP. What are you talking about?
Okay, what has he won?
What you mean? What has he won?
You don't talk about no MVP. What has he won?
Where Josh Allen won? What are you talking about?
Hold on. What has Lamar done? He's broken record. He has a record, and he has an MVP. What has he done?
How many
record of none of that shit?
Hold on.
He let league get past the touchdowns last year. What are you talking about?
I just let Angelo Bell in here. I think they wanted to say something real quick. What you got on this whole topic? Because I know you wanted to jump in on it.
I just want to ask Anti, why you don't believe in Lamar Jackson?
Because he can't throw the football.
What you mean he can't throw the football? Have you watched him play?
Do you not hear what I'm saying? He can't throw the football accurate. He can't throw none of his receivers open. Only time he can throw is when you wide open, nigga. And he missed most of them most of the time.
He missed some of them. He don't miss all of them. Don't do that.
How you gonna miss a guy wide open?
Nobody's saying.
I got a question for you. How many quarterbacks that they brought their teams to the playoffs in their rookie year when they took over at the 4?
He's not a rookie no more. What do you mean?
He was going down the drain, nigga.
You just said when he was not great.
Okay, he took a rookie to the playoffs and did what?
He lost.
He still.
He lost. So what are you talking about?
My nigga, but you said per cap for Josh Allen. Then what did Josh Allen win?
Josh Allen a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. How about that?
He's not. What life he's not. He's not. He almost sold the game. Listen, this man's a choke artist, man. He's not. Like, come on. Like, he's been choking his whole career.
True.
Does it every year.
Bro. The only reason you saying that because this is a white man. I already hear it all in your spirit.
No, what are you? Listen. Did Josh Allen win the MVP? Did Josh Allen win the MVP? Did Josh Allen win the MVP? Hold on. Okay, hold on. So who has a better career? Hold on. Answer this question. So who has a better career?
He don't have a better career. Josh Allen have.
Hold on. Hey, true anti. They on Facebook. They saying they have a hard time understanding. Remember, that's a second feed, so we got to go one at a time so everybody can hear.
So hold on.
Take that black and white shit out of your spirit, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna take the black and white out, quote out of my spirit, whatever. What? So Lamar Jackson doesn't have a better football career than Josh Allen. Okay, then. So what are you talking about?
No, let's see.
We didn't know think about nothing.
They both ain't won shit in the playoffs.
College all the way to the pros.
They both ain't won shit in the playoffs.
Anti, stop capping, bro. You know the answer.
Ain't no cap.
Don't even keep her a cap. Like you just cap it. Lamar Jackson has record. Lamar Jackson has rushers in the league.
Lamar Jackson, nigga. That's not even debatable.
Josh Allen accuracy has been horrible the first 2 years of his career. And that nigga finally
hold on. I'm gonna go with your logic. He didn't have a number one receiver. What's up?
Oh my gosh. Nigga, what number one receiver did Lamar have, nigga?
It don't matter. One number one receiver.
When your bitch ass, when y'all the same nigga. He playing like a number one receiver today. Nah, nigga, he been playing like that. Fuck you talking about?
All that being said,
nigga, Hollywood Brown is the number one receiver on that team. The nigga just ain't got nobody to give him the fucking ball.
Dog, you the only person that cap for Hollywood Brown on YouTube, Anton. You the only one that cap for him on YouTube.
Nigga ain't got nobody to give him the fucking ball.
Anti. What is? Let's look at this.
Hey, I got a question for you, True. Since you think I'm capping, who's a better quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger or Lamar Jackson right now?
Lamar Jackson right now. What are you talking about? Ben Roethlisberger can't even throw the ball down the field.
You would have bumped your motherfucking head, boy.
Nick, listen. First of all, Ben Roethlisberger is
your motherfucking head, boy.
First of all, Anton, you just emotional. First of all, you being emotional, you're capping. You just said, okay, Ben Roethlisberger may retire. That's how bad he's playing right now. What are you talking about?
Nigga, they was 11-0 before all this shit happened. When
he's gonna retire. Okay, these are two options for Ben Roethlisberger right now in his career. Hold on,
Lamar Jackson ain't better than no fucking Ben Roethlisberger at the quarterback.
Hold on, I'm gonna explain you why. I'm gonna explain you why. These are two.
That's a lie.
I'm gonna explain you why. Okay, I'll explain you why. There's two options on Ben Roethlisberger. First of all, he's playing so bad right now that he has to retire or he had to lower his contract. Because he's not worth his contract no more.
For who? He just read up with the team.
Listen, but you can still negotiate to lower your contract. That's how bad he's playing.
They didn't say nothing about lowering his contract. Where you getting this information from?
Watch what happened. Okay. They talked about it. They're gonna negotiate lowering his contract because he's not worth it.
You in the organization?
Okay, So first take is when they talk about they might have to negotiate lowering his contract. They don't do that in the NFL, right? They don't negotiate. They don't negotiate contracts in the NFL. Okay.
They do. They renegotiate contracts.
I know but who said that? About Ben Roethlisberger.
First of all, I've seen that on TV. That's common sense. That's also common sense.
I've seen a lot of times where a player, if he's not living up to his contract, but they still need him and want to keep him.
Come on, that's you know you capping.
I ain't capping about nothing. Hey, Sean,
you act like you don't. You act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right now, you think Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Ben Roethlisberger?
Yes, right now.
Yes.
So nobody going
bump y'all fucking out crazy.
That's right now. This is the same person that was capping for Taysom Hill. This is anti the same person with capping for Taysom Hill, but you gonna sit for shit on Lamar Jackson. That's crazy.
Taysom Hill for what?
Hold on. What did I say about Taysom Hill?
Anybody in this panel he wasn't souping up Taysom Hill. Anybody in the panel will disagree. Was he souping up Taysom Hill?
You say you would take Taysom Hill with Lamar Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, dog.
Oh.
I did not say that.
He said Taysom Hill was better than Lamar Jackson.
I did not say that.
You said passing while you said
I did not say that, bro.
You said Peter better throw the football than Lamar Jackson. How do you know you a hater? You saying stuff like that? You said Taysom Hill.
Nigga, now one of them niggas can throw. Fuck you mean? Now one of them niggas can throw. Fuck you mean?
Hey, hold on, Pedro. Let me defend my brother Anti. I don't think Anti said that, baby. I don't think
he said it either. I know he said he was a better thrower than.
I didn't say Taysom Hill was better than no fucking Lamar Jackson.
He ain't
I ain't that
that.
stupid, bro. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, you ain't that stupid. Yeah, keyword, you ain't that stupid. You ain't that stupid.
Hold on. Hey, let's look at it like this, right? So Lamar's always had Hollywood Brown, is that right? Has he always had Hollywood Brown? All right, so what did Josh Allen do without Stephon Diggs?
You right. He didn't have a number one at all.
Nigga, John Brown was better.
John Brown is not no fucking number one receiver. Nigga, shut up. John Brown is a slot receiver at best. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Tell me who's better.
John Brown is a slot receiver at best. Stop the count.
Tell me who's better. Tell me who's better. Everyone.
Hold on. Did you just say John Brown better than
John Brown is better than Hollywood Brown, and that's a fact, nigga.
What?
John Brown is better than Hollywood Brown.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Nah. No, he's not.
John Brown better than Hollywood Brown.
How old are you?
Huh?
Yeah, you bring it.
How old are you?
Hey, man.
How old are you, CA3?
It don't matter.
He lost the debate.
No, nigga, this nigga don't even know what he's watching. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
Man, that's for this man age, man. You know
you talking about this nigga 16 years old. This man don't know the
You using that angle. I know you're using that angle.
You hear me? Nigga,
I got a question for you, Anton. Didn't John Brown have a 1,000-yard year last year? When did Hollywood Brown ever have a 1,000-yard year in his career?
So hold up, just because he had 1,000, that means he's better than Hollywood Brown?
Don't do that, man.
I'll wait for you.
Nigga, Hollywood Brown ain't got nobody giving the fucking ball. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Hold up, Hollywood Brown also was top 10 in drops this year. So I don't know what you talk about with that. He was top 10 in drops. I don't know what you talk about with that.
Hold on. Anti. Hollywood Brown is 10 in drops, right? Lamar goes to win the MVP. Before Josh Allen has Stephon Diggs, he was horrible. He gets Stephon Diggs, he looks good.
Because he has a number one receiver. Stephon Diggs is a number one receiver. Is he not? Yes.
Okay,
Lamar Jackson don't need that to be an MVP. Lamar Jackson don't need that to be MVP.
Listen. Stephon Diggs is the number one, right? Hollywood Brown is not. Lamar did more with Hollywood
Yes,
Brown
he
than Stephon Diggs.
No, he's not.
Bro, hold up. I guarantee you. Hold up. Hold up. I guarantee you. If Drew Brees had Hollywood Brown, his career would be way much better.
Hey,
that's a lie.
YouTube user said, "Chill out, it's not that serious, man. Why your name is YouTube user?"
That's a nigga you talking to a troll, boy. Tell that boy. Hey, so home a dig, stupid ass boy.
Hey, Lamar, let's get to the next
game. Sean trying to say something.
Hold on, yeah, we got to get to the next game, y'all, because the games are going to start here in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in because about the Ben Roethlisberger thing. So the reason why they want to restructure Ben Roethlisberger is because his cap hit next year is over $41 million.
God damn.
In the last year of his deal. And again, for them to build a team around him that can win where he is at this point in his career, he is going to have to lower his salary cap number and probably take a better, more team-friendly deal with incentives so they can fill the roster out around him because they're in salary cap hell this offseason. So I want to say that. Now, Marquise, about Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown is not a number one receiver. It doesn't mean he can't be that, but he's in his second year in the league. Let's give him time to see if he can evolve into that and clean up some of the drops and become, more nuanced in route running and things of that nature in what that offense asks him to do.
Wow, hey, how can I run a route when I know the minute my motherfucking quarterback don't see his first read, he take off?
Well, I'm saying again, that's part of the nuance of that offense. Is again, it's not.
Don't tell me he's not a number one receiver, then, bro.
What I'm saying is he's not. I'm saying, but by talent, he's not that yet. I'm not saying he won't become that. I'm saying that what they asked him to do in that offense is what they've asked receivers to do in that offense in a lot of years. Is they got to win one-on-one, and when it comes to you, you got to be ready to catch it. He's never going to be a guy that catches 110 balls. But he can be a guy who catches 80 balls. He's not yet.
Hollywood Brown is a good receiver, bro. That man just don't have nobody to get him the ball.
No,
he's in a system where he's in a system where he can't thrive at the number one position because the minute your first read ain't that nigga, you don't know how to keep your eyes down the field.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's saying that he only read on one read. You need to stop. That's a lie and narrative. You need to gotta stop saying.
Nigga, when his first read is not that, he takes off.
He's 40. He got 43 touchdowns in the end zone with no interceptions. That's all. But he can't throw the ball, man. In his career, remember, I don't know. Like, come on, yo, you gotta stop with these narratives.
And remember, Lamar led the league in touchdown passes last year. Like,
only reason he did that, nigga, Patrick Mahomes got hurt. Stop.
We don't.
What that got to do with anything? Stop. He did it. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
Hold on. If Patrick Mahomes, hold on. No. Fuck all that. If Patrick Mahomes was healthy last year, was he winning the MVP?
But guess what though, Anton, I'm gonna kill your point, Anton. But guess what? You say there's a bunch of quarterbacks better than Lamar Jackson. So why didn't it have late league passing touchdowns? If all these quarterbacks better than Lamar Jackson, then stop bringing in Patrick Mahomes, comparing Patrick Mahomes to Lamar Jackson.
He's not even a top 5 quarterback.
It's a lazy argument.
He's not a top 5 quarterback, nigga. Nigga, I take Drew Brees still better than that nigga.
And again.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, Green Bay game starts in like 25 minutes, I think. Or
no, that's what we got to get to the. Hey, because we can touch on this real quick. The Bucs and Saints.
That's gonna be a tough one. Damn,
it's gonna be no fucking tough one, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
It's gonna be a tough one, man.
Gonna be no fucking tough one, nigga. Fuck out of here. We gonna send your goat out with a motherfucking ass whooping, nigga. That's what's gonna happen.
Tom Brady got that.
Hey, I got the Bucs because Drew Brees was whooping Tom Brady, but before that injury, he was whooping Tom Brady. Drew Brees looks nothing like himself at the beginning of the season. So I like the Bucs are clicking on all cylinders right now. So I gotta go with Tampa Bay.
And Ryan, I want to push back on what you said because actually Drew Brees to start the season did not look great.
I wasn't even about to say nothing, bro. All right, go ahead.
He did not look great the first couple games of the season. Like there were questions about whether or not he should have retired.
Sam, this is something with the Saints that you don't understand. We don't have to win the fucking game with Drew Brees.
Right.
That's what you not understand. Y'all keep talking about Drew this and Drew that. We don't have to win the game. Right now, this nigga's a game manager, nigga. Fuck out of here.
And again, ask yourself this question. Of the two quarterbacks in that game, which one can afford not to play a perfect game and their team still win?
Brees.
That nigga turn that ball over one fucking time, nigga is over. My defense is elite. That defense is trash.
It's Tom Brady.
What defense is trash?
Go Brady.
Nigga, Tampa Bay defense is trash. Nigga, what the
Brady? Go Brady. Go Brady.
Oh, we gonna send. You know what? We gonna send a nigga out the right motherfucking way, nigga. That nigga came to the NFC South. Oh, I'm going to Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay. Okay. Go fuck that nigga up.
Man, listen, Tom Brady. Listen.
Okay.
Hey,
I bet you gonna come to the NFC
you know what's
South.
Funny? You know what's funny though? I see none of y'all players ain't talking trash to him either. So sorry, y'all scared. Yeah.
Did y'all say anything to us?
Well, Tom Brady don't gotta say that.
Fuck
Tom Brady. Listen, Drew Brees battle Tom Brady. Drew Brees battle Tom Brady.
Fuck you mean?
And true. That's not what the Saints do. They don't trash talk prior to the game. That's not what they do.
They know better though. I'm just playing around. They know better.
We know better.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I'm just playing around, but they know better.
One to score 37-8, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? We know better.
You know what's crazy though, Sean? Though when you talk about that, they do all that celebration. They got more celebration in the locker room than winning in the playoffs. That's crazy. They do more.
You sound like a big ass hater, nigga.
That's crazy.
All I'm gonna say is this, hey, you done fucked up, Ron. The nigga came to the wrong motherfucking division, nigga. You done fucked up,
Ron.
He
knew what he was doing. Tom Brady knew what he was doing, man. It was all planned out like that.
I couldn't tell. Fuck you, man. He knew what he was doing.
Hold on. You're calling me Tom
Brady. Shout out Lamar Jackson. We're touring this stream, yo. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, man.
Hey, I hope that's the Hey, Lamar, hit the link if that's really you. Even if it's a troll, hit the link.
Yeah, hey Lamar, let me come in and ask you a question right quick, nigga. Why you can't make no reads on the field?
Man, you a hater, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, damn Lamar Jackson.
I'm like,
shout out to come on in the chat.
Lamar Jackson. Shout out Lamar Jackson, man.
Watch this. Watch it mess around and really be Lamar Jackson. Watch this.
Lamar, I hope it is. I want to have a conversation before this game.
Anti, what Lamar do to you, man? He ordered the chicken fried rice better than you did.
Hold on.
Boy, you and that fried rice shit, that shit getting played out, dog. You heard a whole female in my background. You ain't heard a female over there at your house yet.
Hold on. Hey, Ty, tell him you got that Manscaped and she cool now.
First of all, nigga, I let my nuts air dry, nigga. Fuck Manscaped.
Hold on. You put Manscaped on after everything dries.
No, I don't, nigga. I let my nuts air dry, nigga.
No, Anthony, I'm gonna tell you how to use it. You got the ball deodorant. After you let everything dry off, you put the ball deodorant on.
I wish I would put some deodorant on my balls.
No, it's a lotion.
I'm not lotioning my nuts, nigga. Who does that?
2021.
Hold on, Lamar. Let me find out. You lotion your ass cheeks too, nigga.
No, now you doing too much, man. Now you doing too much, man. Nobody said all that. You were going too far.
Lotion your nuts for you, nigga.
Come on, man. You going too far, man.
Hold on, Anti. That's what the Lawnmower 3.0 is for. Clean all that excess hair up, man.
Man, look, I'm a whole man out here, nigga. You heard me? I'm a bell. You heard me? I got hair all over my chest. Fuck you, me, and on my ball.
You need to, man. You need
the
Lawnmower 3.0.
I'm a man, fam.
But before the end of the year, we gonna get you on.
No, you not. I'm a man, bro.
I need your address. I'm gonna send you a.
No, you not. I send that shit right back to your ass.
Hey, I know we're running short on this game, on time to talk about this game, but let's remember two things. Number one, Antonio Brown's first game was the second game the Saints played the Bucs this year.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Brady have gotten their chemistry back. So from the Saints' perspective, it's going to be real interesting who they match up against Antonio Brown, wherever he lines up on the field, whether it's, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson or is it P.J. Williams, or even if you see Lattimore maybe slide onto him in certain situations, because that's going to be the guy who can get the Saints the biggest problem on defense.
Hey, my bad.
No. And then offensively, again, you should not be asking aged quarterbacks to go out and win the game with their arm. So which guy can have the more balanced offense in this game is what's gonna come down to. I don't know if the Buccaneers can run the ball enough with Fournette.
Yeah, that's a big question too, though. That's why.
Were you saying it was a mistake for Brady to go to the Bucs?
That's what he's saying. I mean, he ain't the only one saying it, though.
So, what would you rather do if you're a QB in the NFL? Would you go to the Bucs with that loaded talent and roster, or would you go to I think it was the Colts that was the other team. Which one are you going to?
No, the 49ers. I think he could have went to the 49ers, too.
Hold on, what you talking about?
It was the Chargers.
Instead of
Chargers, was it also 49ers, too? Well, that was just
Hold on. I think the best fit would have been him with the 49ers.
The 49ers didn't really make a push for him.
I thought they made a push for him. I thought they were talking about trading to Buffalo.
No, they weren't.
The Chargers wouldn't be a bad fit, though. I ain't gonna hold the Chargers wouldn't necessarily be a bad fit if you really think about it.
But he wasn't gonna go nowhere with the Chargers, bro.
Right. It was really the Chargers and the Bucs. Those were the two teams.
What's up?
So if you get a contract that says 2 years, $50 million, and you have all them weapons in Tampa Bay, you add Gronk, Antonio Brown.
It was Florida though. I mean, you can't.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think they would be better if they had OJ Howard. The fact that OJ Howard got hurt, fuck with them. Because he was supposed to be the next. He was supposed to be starting over Gronk, I think. I think Gronk was going to be better.
They would have been playing them at the same time, though. You know how
and that would have been crazy, nigga, because OJ Howard and Gronk on the field at the same time. Ooh, shit.
They would have been the same, because, Gronk is a versatile tight end. He don't necessarily need a ball in his hands. So
Cameron Brate's still a good tight end, though.
He ain't better than OJ Howard.
Gronk's still a good tight end. I don't know how he's still playing.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Bucs defense was gonna be better.
I thought so too.
So two things. The only reason why Gronk is in Tampa is because Tom Brady asked him to come out of retirement and told the team to go get him. Same reason why Antonio Brown's in Tampa. Same reason why Leonard Fournette's in Tampa. All of these guys are there because Tom Brady wanted them there, right? In terms of the Bucs defense, the front seven is not the issue. The secondary is the issue.
Yeah,
because Todd Bowles does not adjust his defense. His thing is he's going to attack you up front, and he's going to lead that secondary out on an island, and there's plays to be made out on an island. He does not adjust. That's what.
And if you notice, at the beginning of the season, Bruce Arians ran no motion plays at all. After that loss to the Saints, motion. They started running motion because Tom Brady loves all of that because then he can read the defense better.
Right, and they've allowed Brady to bring a lot of the concepts that he felt comfortable running in New England to that Tampa playbook. So it's not this push the ball down the field offense that Arians has ran all these years. They take their shots, but it's not this constant push the ball down the field. So it's a different.
I found they may found a groove.
Well, they found a groove, but let's keep in mind, who did they play in the last 5 weeks that you said was a quality opponent?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
No one.
Yes.
That's a good point.
And again, I look at what they did against the better teams this year. They only beat one quality opponent this year, and that was Green Bay.
That's fact. Yeah, you're right. I can't lie on that though. But hey, go Brady, man. Go Brady, man. TB12.
I got money on Brady winning this weekend, so I
hear a lot of guys say go, but okay.
Anti, we still got that bet on the blowout.
The Saints and the Bucs.
Hey, Anti, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Saints would have lost if
Did I stutter, nigga?
Hold on, your mic did something like go Mike's.
Ben Robert, you a fraud. Lose some weight. I'm bagging up.
Did I stutter?
No, they got Juju Smith-Schuster. They're a bunch of trolls, yo. I'm freaking crying, yo. They got someone made a Juju Smith-Schuster account, yo. Hey, Ben Roethlisberger, yo. I just see this, yo. That's wild.
Hey, Anti, I ain't gonna lie, the Bears might have beat the Saints. Hey, the Bears might have beat the Saints if the one dude caught that touchdown.
Excuse me?
Hey, if that one dude on the Bears would have caught that touchdown, it could have been a whole different ball game, man.
You right, but he dropped it. That ain't my fault.
Corvette.
Hold on, we bet on
the only reason the game was closer than really what it was, we let Jimmy Graham get a walk-off touchdown because he used to play for the Saints, nigga. Don't get it twisted. We let that happen.
Hold on. Didn't we bet 20 on the game, Jacob Jennings, the Browns and Chiefs?
Who bet 20 with you?
Jacob Jennings.
Lamar, you about to lose $20 if you bet the Browns to win.
Nah, watch. Nah,
you are probably saying that. I think that's Midwest bias right there. That's a Midwest bias right there.
I even put my bet in with Vegas.
That's
Lamar,
a Midwest.
You're gonna take Baker Mayfield over Patrick Mahomes?
I just got a feeling, man. That's all.
It's a Midwest bias, man. It's a Midwest bias, man. Indiana, Cleveland. It's the Midwest thing, man. Midwest movement.
No, it's not Midwest. It's Baker Mayfield. I'm behind.
Hey, man.
I think he motivated.
Remember,
Lamar, he gonna be motivated to get blown out by like 20.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Mahomes.
What you say, Sean?
I'm sorry, Mahomes. You coming to that dome? You heard me. We gonna go to Tampa and fuck you up.
No, I said, remember, Kansas City's in the middle.
We gonna go to Tampa and fuck you niggas up.
You right. I just thought about you. Right? Yes, it's in the Midwest.
Nigga, hey, hold up. Oh, nigga, it ain't no fucking snoring. Nigga, that field is clear.
Oh, I thought it was snowing. I got told it was supposed to.
Nigga, hey, Green Bay gonna win this game.
Hey,
I mean, it can snow in the middle of the game though. It could still snow.
Hey, bro, nigga, it is clear as day out there. Nigga, ain't no snow falling.
Man, it's Wisconsin though, man.
Green Bay gonna win this game.
Anti. You know what's gonna happen in the Super Bowl? That Saints defense, bro. They're gonna try to rush Mahomes. Mahomes gonna pull one of them things out to what's his name? I forget who he threw it to, but there was like 2 inches in the end zone left. It's gonna be another touchdown like that.
You talking about when he threw that back end zone to I think it was McCole Hardman.
Yeah, he about to pull another one of them things off, dude.
I mean, here's the thing: if let's say the safe thing, like Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, that's gonna be decided by the coaching. Who's gonna win that game gonna be decided by the coaching, because when we have games like that,
when they talking, it ain't even that cold out there.
But even if you go back to that Saints Chiefs game, remember I think it was a block punt. And
it was, and the nigga threw it out the motherfucking end zone instead of falling on.
I think it was Anzalone couldn't recover.
Anzalone stupid ass. I would have cut his ass the next day.
I mean, so that the game will be close. Going to come down to more plays like that.
These niggas doing the lean with it, rock with it. Boy, this ain't 2003. Boy, that old ass dances y'all doing.
Hey, King KO. Hey, if the Browns do win, man, that might be enough to support the whole community event.
Lamar,
bro, if they win, Lamar, I wear FYF Fred, you heard me?
Oh, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I wear FYF Fred, but if he don't,
you know this is gonna
if they don't, you heard me?
You're gonna be in that thing sweating and everything.
That's cool.
Go Michael Blake. Go Michael Blake. Look at hand tie. Look at hand tie. Look at hand tie.
Hey,
hold up. Hey, before we get up out of here, boy, you gotta play Go Mike last video, dog. The nigga talking about big chest. Big chest. Nigga, you fat. I ain't playing the fight.
That was funny.
Hold on. My signal went out. Hold on 1 second.
That was hilarious, dog.
Oh man. Damn, my eardrum. Jacob Jennings in here. But yeah, this first game about to come on in a couple minutes. So we gonna get ready to shut it down here in a few minutes, man. I'm glad y'all came through early. Hopefully something crazy happened tonight. That give me a reason to go again later today. But I am, for people who want to see the basketball talk, I'm doing another NBA film study video on the Brooklyn Nets. And I'm going to tell you, I did some research. And, man, it don't look good for the league. I just did some research on James Harden and the offense that the Brooklyn Nets are probably going to be running. It just don't look good if these motherfuckers actually start teaming up, working together as a unit. So,
why you said it? What offense they going to use, Lamar?
It's an offense, and Sean might know what it is, but they ran this they ran it in Houston too. So James Harden is already familiar with it, but they run a horn set.
Oh yeah,
and that's all they spam. They run either pistol and transition, and if that don't work, they'll transition it right into a horn set. And that horn set with either Harden on the weak side and KD and Kyrie on the strong side, it looked lethal. I'm not gonna lie, it looked lethal. And with Joe Harris in that thing too, damn.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna run a lot of pistol, just because they want to get up and down. But if they put that horn set in,
they already run it. See, that's the thing. They already running that same horn set because remember, D'Antoni, he's on that staff. He came from Houston. They were still running that same horn set in Houston. All those 9 years James Harden was there, and now they running the same thing in Brooklyn. And man. Man, this in the video, man. I broke it down, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
James Harden making his debut tonight too.
So for all the people that want to know how it's gonna work,
Kyrie back tonight too?
No.
I'm not saying like. I mean,
he'll probably play next game though.
I mean, we gotta see though, man.
I'm just saying, if you know what the horn set is, there's two sets you can run out of it. Some people call it different things. When I ran it in college, we called it pro set. We called it pro and pro set. There's so different options you can have out of it. And man, they really running that thing.
Only person I question is Kyrie.
Here's the thing, and here's the problem. If DeAndre Jordan can set screens without fouling and getting in foul trouble, that's what's going to be the key to making it work. Because they don't really have another legitimate big who can set.
Yeah, that's why I feel they messed up though, man. Getting rid of J.R. Allen.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be a crazy hole to fill on offense and defense.
DeAndre Jordan got some weak ass screens. I ain't gonna hold you. That man's screen game is weak.
Wait, Lamont, they do have another formidable big. They have a Goat Mike.
Oh my God,
Go Mike, man.
Yo, Go Mike. You gotta stop ducking too, though, man. You looking real crazy, like how you responding, like how people want to play you. That's like good. You looking crazy right now, man. You don't want to play real talent.
Yeah, he just turned
Mike
down.
got 939 videos.
Yeah, Go Mike be pumping them. This
nigga got 156 subscribers. Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, he been grinding, yo. He been grinding.
Hey, Lamont, in that horn set, I just want to ask you real quick. Do you see them putting Kyrie down in the corners in that horn set?
Yeah, that's what I break it down in the video. Like when I show you, I show two examples in my video that's coming up where how they put James Harden in the corner or how they can put KD in the corner, and you can interchange that with Kyrie as well. Now, James Harden and KD are the better corner 3-point shooters, so I don't see them putting Kyrie there as much. But with KD, with Kyrie coming off that screen, driving to the middle, and you leaving Harden or KD in that corner.
Ooh, yeah,
it's a lot of options off that initial alignment. So,
and you still got to skip pass to one of those guys on the weak side. So if you skip passing it over Harden,
out there, man.
Yeah, and you also got if DeAndre's rolling to the basket.
And I broke that down. I broke down how they can get him a lot of lobs because Harden did it a lot out of horns with Clint Capella.
Clint Capella, yeah.
A lot of lobs.
Yeah.
A lot of lobs.
I don't think their offense that's the thing. I don't think their offense is gonna be the problem. It's just the fact that when the playoff come and people see that, people know what Brooklyn gonna do.
But the problem, True to King, is Horns is a half court offense. That's the problem. See, the thing is, you can slow the game down. They still can go to that horn set, even if the pistol action don't
right,
get
the pistol, it's a transition. Yeah, you can transition that easily.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of times too with that horn set, you could start out in the four corners look, and then get to that horn set, and before the defense knows it, a guy like Kyrie is already making his move off that initial horn. So yeah, it's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, they can disguise it. I saw Houston disguised it a lot as a 1-4 flat.
Yeah,
but then they just brought the two bigs up real quick, and then they just ran horns right out of it real quick, and they was getting Clint Capella a lot of lobs out of that action by faking the 1-4 flat.
Yeah,
that's definitely gonna be interesting though.
Right, and it's such an inverted offense with the 4 and the 5. At the top of the free throw line.
Hey, CA, I'm about to bounce, dog, but hey, CA3 and True to King, I got you niggas' number. I'm be texting y'all the whole game, nigga. Be texting both of y'all niggas the whole Bill and Ravens game.
It's gonna be solid. It's gonna be
solid, nigga. Talk back. You heard me?
I'm saying for you, it's gonna be solid. I'm waiting for your text. I'm gonna be waiting for your text. I'm like, dang, I thought you were gonna text me.
Yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys.
All right, y'all.
All right.
All right.
But yeah, Lamar, go Mike. He's the backup center for the Nets. He's gonna take DeAndre Jordan's spot sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
Go Mike.
Go Mike.
That's why I think that. But here, like that, they're going to score. That's the thing about Brooklyn. They're going to score points. I don't think that's going to be like people who know what they're going to be able to do. But this is everything else. That's the I'm questioning.
Defensively, it's going to be a problem, bro. Like. The fact that the problem with that is that you got no depth, you got nobody that can really. You look at most championship teams that have a bunch of stars on it. They usually have that one guy that can be able to take that best guy and take the responsibility of their stars. They don't have that with the Brooklyn Nets. That's the problem.
Like who they best like because I don't know. They going to score points.
Their best perimeter defender is Bruce Brown. He's only like 6'4".
And
he's not gonna be able to start Brown.
I like Bruce Brown.
To your point, they don't have that right now. But watch the buyout market. Once we get to that point, they'll find somebody like that on the buyout market.
I heard of rumors they may get Trevor Ariza.
Hey, Pat, hold on. Hey, Ray, I can set that up. I can set that up, Ray, a group chat for FYF Sports if y'all want to do that. It'll probably be through an app like GroupMe. Or something like that to make it easier for everybody to get in there on there, or through Telegram. What's up, Lee?
Hey, speaking of the waiver wire and the buyout market, do you think now that Thon Maker's been waived, do you think he's done for good? CA, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I think he's done.
He got way. That's wild.
He had too many opportunities. He got a lot of, and then teams really gave him legitimate opportunities. He had time on the court,
man.
He even when Drummond and then went down in Detroit, and there were a lot of injuries. He still struggled to step up.
He got to go overseas. I think he got to go overseas.
Look at what Christian Wood did in his opportunity when there were injuries. He really showed people he could. He stepped up immediately. See, in NBA, you got to take advantage of your opportunity like that because it can come and go that fast. So. He can have a long career overseas, so he's still gonna make money. I don't feel sorry for him. He's gonna make millions playing overseas.
He could come back. He could come back. The improve. I mean, listen.
He could definitely come back.
The talent there. He just can't put it together.
Yeah, but that's bad, though. You a 7-footer. You like that. That's horrible.
He's 7'1" with a handle and can shoot.
That's what I'm saying. That makes it worse. That makes it worse.
Y'all gotta realize. these African dudes don't be playing basketball as their first sport.
Right.
They really it's somebody who find them and transition them in a matter of years, and then they hooping. So they really playing catch up all this time, and sometimes it click, sometimes it don't.
And Taco Fall still got Taco Fall. He been improving a little bit. But
I mean, Thon Maker's promising, man. Because I remember I went to a Pistons Hawks game. This man hit the game winning three in this dude's face like it was nothing. But it's just you don't get that all the time. Right? I've seen him perform well in the playoffs before, a couple times.
Right. He's had and Lamont, he's had quite a few double-digit games. He'll have 12, he'll have 15. He's had a few 20 games. It just never has clicked, and I just couldn't put my finger as to why.
I remember that. The Bucks had.
Who is that? Is that Bees? I saw you just hopped in. What's good?
What up, Bees?
I was hearing you talking about the Nets.
Oh,
I still don't think they beat the Lakers.
I don't think in a 7-game series. I think it's because Vogel is so good defensively. He just knows how to adjust. He's great at making defensive adjustments. I see that. Last year, he would lose to a team, and he would always come back the next game with such a great adjustment. The Lakers would usually blow a team out. Like, he's so good at making adjustments and adapting to what a team does best. I don't know if Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni are good enough to outcoach that, especially when you got a LeBron and AD. They're extremely disciplined. The Lakers are an extremely disciplined team. It's not going to be easy.
And they played last night, and they still won in a blowout.
I think there's two things that we underestimate. One, Milwaukee showed us over the last 2 years that Kyrie has trouble scoring over size.
Yep.
He has a lot of trouble with Milwaukee, and the Lakers have that same type of size. The other thing is, who on the Nets is going to be the guy to get the fouls? Because there's always somebody going to be in foul trouble.
Yeah.
They're not going to allow Kyrie, KD, all these dudes to play without 2-3. Somebody's getting fouls.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man.
And so
I gotta take that pressure, man.
In that series, when you were talking about the whole, I think they're gonna make KD. I think they're gonna make Kyrie try to score over AD the whole series.
Well, that's why I don't have him beating Philly, because I think he's going to struggle against that size, especially with the way defense is switched now. I don't think they're better than Philly right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Philly's going to have I think in this playoff, especially in these bubble settings, I think you got to side with chemistry over talent. Right. That's what's going to win, especially without these crowds in there to really give you that boost or advantage. It's going to always be chemistry over talent. We saw that in every even if the Clippers would have played the Lakers last year, I think the Lakers would have blew them off the court. I don't think it would have been close. Chemistry is going to win out over talent, especially when you got high IQ players. And the Lakers got the highest IQ player of them all. Last year they had 2 of them in Rondo and LeBron, which is, so it's ugly. I can't wait till the playoffs start rounding out, though. I'm more curious about the 5 to 8 seeded teams, because I want to see who ekes their way in, especially with some of these young teams.
I mean the Lakers, man, they on another level.
They are,
and that's KD. That's them telling you that they there, because otherwise they don't make that trade unless they feel they needed him.
Hey, Lamont, you were right about it. I was watching I'm sure we were all watching the Nuggets and the Warriors a couple of nights ago. Yeah, Lamont, you were right.
What's that?
Bol has talent, but he's not ready yet.
He's not. He's a G League player. He needs to be overseas. He came out of college too soon. I didn't think he was ready out of college. But he just went with the hype. Anytime, and I've seen players like this. Anytime you're projected to go in the first round, it's a college coach's job to tell you to go. Like it's not worth the risk of sticking around, even if you're not ready. I didn't think Cam Reddish was ready, but they had him projected in the lottery. Coach K has to tell him to go take the money.
Yeah.
So I mean, some guys just ain't ready. It takes them some years, but the good thing is when you're a lottery pick, you got 3-4 years to get it figured out.
Yeah, I thought Cam should definitely stay one more year.
He did, but it wouldn't have been smart. Coach K would have been wrong for that, to tell him to stay.
Yeah, I'm always going to tell I'm always going to tell an athlete take the money, especially if you have a chance to be a lottery or a first round pick, even if it's a late first round pick. That's still about $8-12 million. Of course, I'm going to tell you to take it. I'll be fool not to. Yeah, you're right. It's just Lamont, you keep teaching us that talent is not everything. And like if you just look at Bobo and how he handles the ball and shoot, like you would think, wow, you should be getting a double. But
hey, immortal highlights. We play tomorrow and we play Wednesday. We play tomorrow and we play Wednesday. I think it's Memphis and Houston. I think. Yeah. I think it's that. And then we go back to back against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it's you would think Bobo should average a double, but it's more to it than just handling and shooting.
Yeah, and again, what these teams are doing against him defensively is forcing him to cover out away from the basket, and he's a liability out there because I don't think, and I think you've probably seen the same thing. He does not drop his base when he's out on the perimeter. He stays way too high.
Who are you talking about?
Bo. And when the teams, a lot of teams put him in high screen and roll defensively, he is an absolute liability. Guards eat him out there because he does not lower his base. But that's the type of stuff he could have learned had he stayed in college or gone to the G League or overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he will ever figure it out, Lamont?
I mean, I think so. I mean, again, there's so many factors that play into you figuring out. Most of the factors are off the court, things that we don't see. Is he really putting in the work? Is he allowing the money and the fame to hype him up? Is he staying humble? Is he really working, talking with the coaching staff to figure out what his role will be if they give him a position in the top 7? Like, if you're not doing that, I don't know. Like, so it's so many things that we don't see that play a factor into that. Just like with Alonzo Trier. If you look on the court, everything that you saw on the court with Alonzo Trier with the Knicks would tell you, man, this dude's going to be good. But now he's out of the league. And everybody's saying why? He was good. It's off the court stuff that could also be going on. So I honestly say I don't know with him. Don't know.
That man, Alonzo Trier showed a lot of promise. I was surprised he was out of the league, but that all made sense when you look at his off the court stuff.
Mm-hmm. He said ticket on live saying Brown is behind Perkins, saying that THT deserved more playing time. Okay. I don't, that's not that big of a deal. Here's what it is. So nonsense reporting.
Hey, Bees, the Lakers, they played sloppy last night and they still won in a blowout.
No, that's what I'm saying is the Lakers, they can not have their A game and beat all the teams, and probably except Brooklyn
and Philly.
I think they can have a B game and beat Philly, just because they got scoring coming from so many different places.
Hey, I really like how KCP's been playing.
I mean, you can't underestimate the confidence that dude got now, right?
No, you really can't. And I don't even think LeBron's had a 30-point game yet.
He doesn't have to, though.
Right. That's the thing. I think this is truly I didn't mean to cut you off, Sean. I truly think this is the first time in LeBron's life he doesn't have to score 30 points and win.
Well, that's the greatest thing about it is if we did see him having to come out with 35 and 40-point games to keep them alive, that means something's going wrong with that team. The fact that he's deferring and he has the confidence in other guys to take up some of that scoring load, that's scary for the league. Anthony Davis has played terrible this year so far.
Why
he hasn't. He's not playing like the normal Anthony Davis. I don't know if it's health. I don't know if they're just resting him. He can't find his rhythm. But he's not playing like the normal Anthony Davis right now. He hasn't found his rhythm, and they still blowing teams out.
Yeah, I think their last 4 games, 15 has been the closest anybody's been last 4 games. And the scary part is, like I said, the playoff bubble actually worked against them because they were road warriors last year, and they better this year on the road than they was last year.
Yeah, they haven't lost the road game yet, and AD's been missing his free throws lately. That's uncharacteristic of him. And
Yeah, been playing hard.
Well, yeah, that too.
It's really not. You know what it is? It's LeBron. LeBron has this nonchalant attitude during the regular season. He don't care about that matchup with Kawhi. We care about it. He don't care. He knows that he gotta play, he don't believe Kawhi can deal with him. So he just keep that motherfucker on the stiff arm. Let him get his 30 points. Let him look good. Because when I put it on him in the playoffs, it's just gonna elevate me. Now, the problem with that is this nigga getting old. And one day he gonna go to hit that switch and it ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, LeBron is such an anomaly. Do you think he's gonna win MVP this year if he keeps this up?
I think he's gonna win MVP.
I think he has a great chance.
Remember, they always, unless somebody does something unbelievable like Russell Westbrook did or Steph Curry, it's always gonna go to the best player on the best team. Look at Giannis for the last 2 years, the best player with the best regular season team.
Yeah,
I mean that's just how it works. It's gonna go to LeBron this year if he plays like this.
Yeah, but I think the problem with that is when you got another top 5 guy on your team, it naturally takes votes away from you. And again, from LeBron's standpoint, when he won MVP, the 2 in Miami in particular, his usage was so high, and that team was playing so great. He went on these long runs. I don't know if the Lakers are treating the regular season like that. I think the Lakers are basically saying we're going to just ride the wave of the regular season because we just want to be fresh and healthy for the playoffs. So I don't even think that's going to be the push for the Lakers. And I think guys, the media voters are watching that. They kind of see the Lakers are just kind of they're playing like B. So they're playing like B basketball right now because again, they just want to ride the wave until they get to the playoffs and then turn up.
I think the and that makes sense. But the only thing that complicates that with LeBron is everybody else who may be in contention for the MVP, they've either been inconsistent or they're playing bad themselves. So unless they change it, so I can't even look at Kawhi and be like, he's not playing like an MVP. Giannis, that team's taking some terrible losses. He's not playing like an MVP. Doncic came into the season out of shape. He's had a few games where he looked like it, but he hasn't played as consistent. Like it's all like when you look to all the other guys, even with Curry, he's been inconsistent, 62, and then he drops out 15 in like one game. LeBron has been the only one. I think that he's been so consistent at a high level for all the games. If it continues on this trend, there's just not going to be nobody close enough to even contend. And for the MVP,
the only dude in that conversation right now is Paul George.
And he's still far away from LeBron right now.
Far away. I mean, LeBron is I don't think he got to have the huge numbers because he's just leading that team.
Yeah, but also, it's also remember too now these MVPs these last few years have always been about who's next. Like they want to pump up somebody. Like LeBron is like Denzel. Denzel could win the Oscar every time he does a movie, but he doesn't because it's like they want to pump up somebody else. The voters view LeBron in that way with the MVP. They want to pump up that next guy. So if a team like Atlanta goes on a run and gets into the playoffs for the first time in forever, Trae Young is going to be pumped. It's like, okay, yeah, they're doing this because of Trae Young. So it's good. And two, this season, because of how interesting it is, it could be a guy or a team that goes on a run, a 2-month stretch where they just are killing it. And that guy is going to be the favorite for the MVP. I don't know if the Lakers are necessarily going to do that. I just think they're playing the long game this season because of the uniqueness of the season and because of where LeBron is in his career.
Yep. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and chop it up for right now. Salute to everybody for jumping in. We're going to go ahead and get it shut down. No, I'm going to let everybody get to some of these NFL playoff games that are coming on now.
Yeah, Packers are about to score, Lamont.
You should say that again?
Packers about to score.
Hey, that's what I said. I want to jump in. Hopefully we see some upsets or something crazy happen in one of these games.
You don't see no upset in this game. I told you. Hey,
hold on. Who'd you pick?
Hey, they get a field goal out of it. I picked the Packers because I had that injury that Aaron Donald got. Because I played baseball, right? I did that shit swinging a bat. It sounded like a stick pop as I swung the bat. Hey, man, you can't even fart.
Hold on. What did he do? What did he do again?
He tore that rib. He tore that cartilage in his ribs. So he's gonna be out there, but he ain't gonna have that explosiveness.
That probably affect your breathing and everything. If it's your ribs.
Everything, dog. I mean, you trying to get in and out of bed. And so I didn't have any confidence that they were going to get the pressure that they would normally have gotten.
They only got 3
Actual B-Bow, you are right. Joe Kick is probably right behind LeBron in the MVP conversation. He's probably the only person that's close to LeBron. Only one.
Right.
I feel like if the Nets had a better record and KD missed some of those games, he would be there too. He's been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
All right, Lamar. All right, fellas.
All right, y'all, man. Like I said, salute to everybody from the Facebook group and the website watching, man. We're going to probably – there's a good chance we go live again tonight, so just make sure you hit your notification bell and tune in. If we do, I'll put out the notifications if we go live. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff, and on Facebook. Remember, I told you guys about the groups. If you're a football fan, make sure you go to Facebook, join the NFL Chill group or NBA Chill group, or just join NBA GOAT Talk. We go live, and it's not just me that goes live in these groups. There are other sports YouTubers in these groups that also go live. So you just won't get my opinion. You'll get a number of different opinions. We all go live at different times. But again, it's a solid community. So make sure you guys are joining. I'm going to put the links to all of those groups. I'm going to put them in the next video that goes up. So make sure you check in the description of the next video so you can get those links to all of those channels. But hey, it's been another good video. Salute Sean, CA3, and Lee for jumping in. Salute to everybody else that joined the panel, but we out.
All right, salute, Lamar. See y'all later.
Yes, sir.
Sean. Absolutely.
Salute. Yeah.
DJChronicbeats.com